How are you, Mr. Yang?
Good morning, Your Honor.
So we're on the record in docket 25-03080. That is the people of the state of Michigan versus Zimri Redmond. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Yang.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Yang on behalf of Mr. Redmond, who is president to my right.
And sir, you are Zimri Redmond, is that correct? Is that yes? Thank you. This is the time set for a final pretrial in the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I'll defer to Mr. Yang.
Mr. Yang.
Thank you, Your Honor. Last time we were here, it was set for a final pretrial, but it was actually our first pretrial that I had with Mr. Redmond. And I had requested an adjournment without witnesses because I needed some additional time to do some investigation. I think I've completed that investigation, but I would like to ask this court for one more final pretrial, and this time with witnesses, to see how we need to move forward with this case. And so that's my request today.
All right, and we didn't subpoena any witnesses for this final pretrial, is that correct?
Actually, they were subpoenaed, but I called them and told them they did not need to come.
So let's set it for final pretrial, so we have one more.
Final pretrial?
Yeah, final pretrial, and they can be subpoenaed. And then they'll need to be here for that case. So we'll set for final pretrial probably after the holidays.
You could do it January 12th, right?
January 12th at 8:30. That'll be live in person on the 6th floor City Hall of Lansing, and then we'll have all the subpoenas, and we'll see where we go from there. Anything else for the record in 25-03080? Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Not for the people.
Mr. Yang.
Not from the defense, Your Honor.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You should, Ms. Redmond, you'll get notice from my court officer to appear on January 12th at 8:30. All right, sir? Thank you.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you. We'll see you, Mr. Yang. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. If I don't see it, have a happy week.
You too.
So you have something about Christmas songs. DMX, Rudolph.
All right, Ms. Busquet, you can unmute and we'll call your case. So we're on the record in docket 25-03390. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Autumn Busquet. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Harries.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Ms. Autumn Busquet, who currently appears via Zoom, Your Honor. Ms. Busquet, if you can please state your first and last name for the record.
Autumn Busquet.
Thank you. And you can hear me all right, Ms. Busquet?
Excellent. Thanks for saying my
right.
name properly.
This is a time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, we would be requesting a final pretrial. I do believe there will be an offer on this. I just need to talk with some other people in my office. So we'd like to set it for final pretrial to have a little bit more time.
And is that a fair statement, Mr. Harries?
Yes, Your Honor. I did speak with Ms. Busquet yesterday regarding this case and our attempts to work out some sort of resolution and see what our options are. When I spoke with Ms. Fortuna Gill this morning regarding the case, she indicated she would need to discuss with some people at her office regarding any potential resolution. So at this point, we would be asking for a final pretrial date as negotiations continue.
All right. Final pretrial date set for?
January 12th at 8:30.
January 12th at 8:30.
Two. I think the one is gonna be dismissal. But I know Denise Dennis is-
So I'll leave it to, for that final pretrial if, Ms. Fortuna Gill, do we plan on subpoena any witnesses? Because I would make Zoom available for all witnesses, including Ms. Busquet to, if she wants to. Because I know that there does seem to be some driving issues or.
Yes,
something
Your Honor, I
along
was
those
going to be requesting if Ms. Busquet could appear via Zoom for the final pretrial, due
Any
to
of-
her living out of town and also having some
lines. Right.
medical issues.
So any objection to all witnesses appearing by Zoom?
No objection, Your Honor.
So we'll indicate that all witnesses can appear via Zoom if witnesses, so Zoom is appropriate. All right, so we'll meet January 12th at 8:30. Back here, and Zoom is appropriate. Anything else for the record in 25-03390, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Harris?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Busquet, we'll see you on January 12th at 8:30. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you and have a great holiday.
2.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would do it. Okay. We're ready on going, Your Honor.
Bowen, Jacob Bowen.
Your Honor, Mr. Bowen is also joining via Zoom.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-03383. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Jacob Bowen. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Mr. Jacob Bowen, who is joining us via Zoom. Mr. Bowen, if you could please state your first and last name for the record.
Jacob Bowen.
Thank you, sir. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Bowen?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, we will be requesting a final pretrial. An offer was extended on this matter, but we would like to get a final pretrial for negotiations to continue.
All right. And is that a fair statement, Mr. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. I did speak with Mr. Bowen about this case, and at this time, we'd like to have this set for a final pretrial with the court.
All right. So final pretrial set for January 10th, I think.
12.
At
8:30.
8:30. And that'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing. And you would expect to subpoena some witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So on file 25-0333383, we're going to set the final pretrial for January 12th at 8:30. That'll be live on the 6th floor. Anything else for the record in 25-03383, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Harris?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Bowen. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Are you ready on green, George? We're ready on green. It's my understanding she's in custody, but this should be. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Green. But it's my understanding he's in custody, but there should be a dismissal, so I believe we're both willing to waive his
All right.
appearance.
Who's on? Is that, oh, Mr. Roberts is on.
Yeah, I see a separate from pretrial. I wonder who was, are you able to tell me who was here for the pretrial? Oh, this is an older case, that's what.
Let's see.
Older case.
Oh,
It just got rained recently, I bet, it looks like.
February.
Well, he's gonna think you're the best attorney.
And PD was Mr. Smith.
Okay, it was an older case.
And he failed to appear a couple of times, 3 times, so, all right. I think we had Mr. Roberts yesterday. On some files, all right. All right, so we're on the record in docket 22-01134. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Casey Green. Just lost Mr. Roberts.
He's downstairs.
Okay.
They waived his appearance. Different.
Okay, perfect. Appearances for the record on 22-0-1134, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Annette.
President ABD, on behalf of my client who's downstairs.
All right, this is the time set for a final pretrial on the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, the people do not have the necessary witnesses required to proceed. They were subpoenaed. Additionally, I did speak with the complaining witness yesterday, and she had indicated to me that she would not be present today. So I would say that was unsuccessful contact. I expect a motion from defense counsel.
Mr. Annette.
Thank you, Your Honor. I spoke with my client downstairs a moment ago, and I informed her what could be happening today, so I'll be making a motion to dismiss without, obviously without prejudice, without prejudice, of course. Understand the people can always reissue.
All right. So Mr. Annette, I'll leave it to you and explain to Mr. Green what we did here. But based on the prosecutor's representations of the people are unable to proceed, the complaining victim has been subpoenaed and failed to appear, and any contact with her has been unsuccessful in getting her to appear. So we will grant the motion to dismiss without prejudice by the defendant. And you can tell Mr. Green, that means that the people may reissue if they choose to, but realistically for our case today, the case is dismissed. And you can get a copy of the dismissal. I don't think there's no contact order, so Mr. Green, so we'll give you two copies, one for your records and one for Mr. Green. Because there's a no contact order, and that'll probably, as you know, take about 4 hours to purge from the system. There's not a tether, there's not a GPS tether, so we don't have to worry about that. Anything else for the record in 22-0-1134, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Annette?
No, Your Honor, thank
All
you.
right.
You want all Tucker nights if you want.
Yeah.
Tucker?
Call Mr. Tucker.
Malone Tucker. All right, so we're on the record in 25-02880. That is people in the state of Michigan versus Malone Tucker. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Annette.
President ABD, on behalf of my client who's not here today.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a final pretrial on the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, it's my understanding the defendant has failed to appear. So the people would be requesting an immediate bench warrant due to the assaultive nature of these crimes.
All right, this was scheduled for 8:30. It's now 9:14. I do not see Malone Tucker in the Zoom courtroom. Nobody's answering by that name in the physical courtroom, and nobody's answered by that name in the hallway. It would appear the defendant failed to appear for the final pretrial. Mr. Annette, have you had any contact with Mr. Tucker?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So based on the prosecutor's representations, we'll issue an immediate bench warrant. Or just a bench warrant for the arrest of Mr. Tucker for his failed to appear today. Anything else for the record in 25-02880, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Annette.
No, Your Honor.
All right, that's all for the record. Thank you for your appearance today.
Sure.
Safari.
We can go on Gafari. They're on Zoom. Just so you know.
Oh.
Never mind. You don't want to go on that time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Safari, is your number ending in 8380 still valid?
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna give you a call right now. If that's okay.
So then do you want a short break?
If-
Or
Or we
We
can
can
go
take
now. I mean, it's gonna be just.
Talk to Ms. Ghaffari and then
Okay.
we'll go on that. All right, Ms. Gafari, you can unmute and we'll call your case next. We're on the record in docket 2503446. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Aliza Gafari. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Ned.
George Net APD on behalf of my clients appearing via Zoom.
And ma'am, you are Aliza Gafari, is that correct?
Eliza?
Eliza Gafari, thank you. And you can hear me all right, ma'am?
Yep.
All right. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, the people would like to have this case dismissed. It's come to the people's attention that the dogs in question do not belong to Ms. Gafari. The people have received confirmation of that and therefore would like to dismiss this case.
All right. Is that a fair statement, Mr. Annette?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have no objection to that?
Objection, Your Honor.
I think this is on a ticket, if I remember correctly. And this involves the pit bull of Loki. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yep.
All right. All right. We'll dismiss the ticket without prejudice, which means that people could reissue if they choose to. But realistically, today, the case is dismissed. All right, ma'am?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So that's all for the record in 2503446. You're all set, Ms. Gafari. Have a nice, thank you for being here.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Do you want an adjournment?
Sorry, hold on. Give me a second.
So you want an adjournment? Give me a second.
We talking about? We can call.
We don't need to. Just give me 2 seconds.
So, okay. All right, I got you. We're gonna take care of it. Already on Joshua here.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 2000378. Ms. Fortuna Gill, are you ready to go on that file?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hader, all right. People of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Hader. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Nett.
George Net APD on behalf of my clients saying, all right.
And sir, you are Joshua Hader, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, an offer has been extended to plead to a civil infraction of impeding traffic and to dismiss the misdemeanor. It's my understanding the defendant wishes to avail himself of that offer.
Okay. So it's impeding traffic. It'll be an amended count. This is on it. Oh, it's on information. So it'll be amended count 1.
Yeah, right after Christmas, so first day you guys wrote.
One,
Ever.
the civil infraction of impeding traffic.
Trying to find the code for.
257.676B.
Wow.
676B. I think that comes with a $135 fine.
This is the one thing I'm about, yeah. Oh, this is the one that I see. And they come.
All right, and Mr. Net, you'll be accepting responsibility on behalf of your client, Mr. Hayter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So that's an amended count one of civil infraction of impeding traffic. And we are working, so we're working from the same information. It's on or about December 10th, 2019 at Collins Road near Dunkel. You accept responsibility on behalf of Mr. Hayter for impeding traffic on that date. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. That comes with a $135 fine. Does your client need some time to make that payment to the city of Lansing?
30 days, Your Honor, please.
So 30 days to city of Lansing. What's the date, 30 day out?
You can do January 26th.
January 26th for the $135 payment. And Mr. Hayter, you can set up your own plan up to, as long as it's all paid by January 26th, you can come in and pay what you want, okay?
I'll just pay it in full.
All right. Anything else for the record in 20-00378, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Net,
Your Honor.
you're all set, Mr. Hayter. Thank you for your
Thank you.
patience.
All right, man.
That's it. That's it.
Thank you.
You were right. It's 257.676B.
Come on now.
Just let an iPhone in.
Might be Marcel Carter, hopefully.
Let's see. On the
Yes.
iPhone, could you please, yeah, are you Marcel Carter?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, then,
You want to meet with Mr. Carter?
I just gotta verify this. Mr. Carter,
Yes.
is your number still ending in 8473?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a call right now, again.
All right, Mr. Carter, your public defender is going to give you a call and then we'll come back and put it on the record. All right, sir?
Okay. Do you want to? Can you call this Wi-Fi number that I'm on right now? I left a message on your voicemail. It's a 720-317-3024.
I got it, I got it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think that's the number he'll call.
All right. Thank you. Do I stay on here?
All right, Mr. Carter, we'll call your case. We're on the record in docket 25-03693. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Marcel Carter. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Ned.
Georgia at APTM, I have my client who's appearing via Zoom.
And sir, you are Marcel Carter, is that correct? I heard him before. Sir, you are Marcel Carter? I don't think we lost her.
Mr. Carter, if you can hear us, keep your thumbs up. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear us. And his mic's on and he's not, oh, there's,
Oh, it's good.
can't hear. How did that happen? The internet.
I can call him and put this on speaker.
All right. Oh, I think it's on the phone, same phone.
It's all good. I'm gonna put you on speaker. All right, you're on speaker now.
And sir, you are Marcel Carter?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. We were able to see you, we just couldn't hear you for whatever reason.
I was trying to get you connected.
All right, and you can hear me all right, Mr. Carter?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the time set for a pretrial on the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, we would like a final pre-trial with negotiations to continue.
Okay, and is that a fair statement, Mr. Net?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We'll set for final pretrial on
January 12th.
January 12th at 8:30. That'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing. And Mr. Carter, we still have that Glasgow Drive address. Is that still a good address for notification purposes?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it'll be January 12th at 8:30, live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing. Anything else for the record in 25-03693, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Ned?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Carter, you're all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
I think we're just waiting for Harry.
All right, Mr. Roberts, we'll call your case. We're on the record in 25-00464. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Lauren Roberts. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Mr. Lauren Roberts, who joins via Polycom from the Ingham County Jail. Mr. Roberts, can you please state your first and last name for the record?
Lauren Roberts.
All right, thank you. You can hear me all right, Mr. Roberts?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the time set for a pretrial on the matter. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, an offer of to plead to the civil infraction of impeding traffic was extended. It's my understanding that the defendant wishes to avail himself of that offer. That would be an amended count one.
Okay, so-
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. I have spoken with Mr. Roberts regarding this case and our options. He's indicated at this time he would like to accept the impeding traffic civil infraction offer, so I'll be accepting responsibility on his behalf. And he would be requesting about 90 days to get the $135 fine paid.
All right, so we'll be amending count one to impeding traffic. And Mr. Harris will be accepting responsibility on behalf of his client. Make sure we're working from the same. So this is, I think this is an information, is it? All right. So we'll amend count one. This is for conduct which occurred on February 13th, 2025 at the offense location of Ballard Street and Porter Street in City of Lansing. And you accept responsibility on behalf of Mr. Roberts for impeding traffic on that date. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it comes with a $135 fine to the city of Lansing. And we'll give 90 days to make that payment as requested. So give me a date for March
March 23rd.
March 23rd. All right, so Mr. Roberts, as long as that's all paid by March 23rd, you can pay online, in person, or by phone. But as long as it's all paid by March 23rd, you have that 90 days. All right, sir?
Thank you.
All right, anything else for the record in 2500464, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Just to confirm, does the court need that code again?
Impeding traffic? Why not?
Yes, it's 257.676B.
What's really interesting is why Mr. Ned memorized that code.
Yes, that is interesting.
But he does have, I mean, Mr. Ned does, he has his ways. All right, with that understanding, so we don't, so it's in the amended count one is amended to impeding traffic under 257.676B. Anything else, Mr. Harris?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Roberts. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yes, we are waiting.
On the Motorola Moto G, can you please identify yourself? We just let you in the Zoom courtroom.
Say your name. No.
Timothy Trowbridge.
Okay, Timothy Trowbridge, you're in the right place for your 10 o'clock. I'm gonna mute you so the rest of the courtroom can't, or the rest of the Zoom courtroom can't hear what's going on. All right, so we're on the record in docket 2403652. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Dennis. Appearances for the record, Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Miss Denise Dennis, who is standing to my right. Miss Dennis, if you could please state your first and last name for the record.
Thank you. This is the time set for a probation violation hearing. Ms. Fortuna Gill, how are we proceeding? Would you like to defer to Mr. Harris?
I would like to defer to Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris.
Yes, Your Honor, I have spoken with Miss Dennis and gone over the alleged violation. At this time, I believe we will be entering a plea with explanation, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So we're working from the same paperwork. This is. She was remanded on fail to appear. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe the violation was failing to appear for an orders appointment on August 20th and September 2nd and not contacting probation since,
All right.
which has led to her being considered absconding from probation.
Let's see, Alec. I want to make sure I got the. So is that Mr. December 5th, Mr. Neves request and summons? Is that the?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so Miss Dennis, you understand you have the right to a hearing in the matter. You have a right to have the probation officer come and testify. It's my understanding it'll be your wish today to plead or accept responsibility and with explanation to the non-technical probation violation. Is that correct, ma'am? All right. So it's listed as a violation, non-technical violation. And the allegation that was from December 5th, 2025, in a request and summons for probation violation, is that you failed to appear for orders appointment on August 20th, 2025 and September 2nd, 2025, and you've not contacted probation defendant, and that they have you on absconded from probation status. How do you admit to those allegations, ma'am?
Well, I didn't get any record of the address they had for me for some reason isn't accurate. And I went to rehab and I also went to a psychiatric hospital. I'm bipolar and my medicine wasn't correct. And so I ended up in a psychiatric hospital. So I've just been going through an awful lot and I didn't get any information. And I know I should have done better with trying to reach out and contact them. And if I get another chance, that's my plan, is to just go there every day. Just go there constantly. Make sure I got my phone, make sure I'm on top of everything that is being required of me.
Do you admit to failing to appear for your orders appointment on August 20th?
I was unaware of it, but I didn't go to it. I didn't know there was one.
I don't think she can admit to something she wasn't aware of. So do you want to just set this for hearing?
Your Honor.
I have appointment
Possible.
on August 20th and September 2nd, and then and no contact with probation. That's
Yes, she does admit that she has not, I believe she does admit that she hasn't had contact from probation for a period of time that would be considered absconding if that is sufficient for the court, Your Honor.
that is. When was the last time you spoke with probation?
When I first got out.
So that would be
I believe that was the initial sentencing date.
December 19th? No. That would be the original sentencing date. So that would be
I believe according to our records, I can pull the
January
case up.
3rd. But we have a fail to appear on March 13th.
And I believe the sentencing, at least as far as
June.
I'm aware, was June 24th.
That's what I have also.
And so my guess would be that might have been the last time she spoke with probation.
Yeah, that's June of 2025. Does that sound right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna accept for absconding from probation. I'll admit to non-technical violation for absconding. Last contact was June of 2024. All right, and I'll accept that as the absconding plea. Mr. Harries, would you like to be heard on bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like to be heard on sentencing?
Yes,
in
Your
this
Honor.
matter?
As Ms. Dennis indicated, she does apologize for failing to keep in contact with probation and has assured me that she will be doing better going forwards. She did have an updated address to provide if she is given a second chance at probation. She has indicated that if she's released, she would be planning to stay at the women's shelter on Cedar Street or with the VOA shelter, given the cold weather and that she's currently homeless. She also did provide an updated phone number, which I can provide to the court, which is her son's phone number, because when she, I believe, was picked up from this or released from jail last time, the number she previously had, well, her phone was gone, so that number was no longer a good number.
So that's 9463 is not a good number.
Yes, the new updated phone number, Your Honor, would be 517-888-8255. 894-9452, and that is her son's phone number, who she says can take a message for her and get her any information if the court needs to get in touch with her. Further, as she indicates, is that the reason she didn't appear for the orders appointments is that it seems that the address the court has on file, the 607 East Michigan Avenue, was an incorrect address, and she indicates she does not know where that address came from. That's not an address she's stayed at, which I do see. Came from her. Yeah, which I do see is the address on the failure to comply notice that I believe the court sent out that was included with the probation violation packet. Furthermore, Your Honor, she also indicated that, as she indicated to the court, there was a period where she was going through a bit of a rather serious mental health episode and ended up going to rehab and a mental health hospital, which she indicates is likely part of the reason that she wasn't able to keep in as good contact with probation as she could have. She has since resolved those issues and is now in a better, more stable place to properly engage in probation, and would be begging the court for a second chance, and despite her rocky start, to prove to the court that she can be a good candidate for probation. And I would request that bit of mercy from the court myself. If, however, the court is unwilling to give her a second chance at probation, I believe she previously was sentenced to 180 days plus 64 days credit, and she indicates she's served an additional 5 days since being picked up on this, which I believe would leave her with a maximum remaining sentence of up to 111 days. I would ask if the court would consider a lesser sentence, perhaps something in the range of 60 to 90 days. She has indicated that she has learned her lesson and that she's apologetic for the issues she had with probation, and that she is willing to serve a sentence if the court is unwilling to give her a second chance at probation, but would beg the court for a second chance at her probation, Your Honor.
Right.
I will leave any further statements up to Ms. Dennis if she would like to state anything further.
All right, and just for our records, so that's credit served is the additional 5 days would be on the time credit served. So that's how many days?
I believe that should be a total of 69 days credit on a 180, the original sentence being 180 days. I believe the remaining amount should be 111 total that she could be sentenced up to.
All right. Anything on sentencing on the allocution from the people of the state of Michigan, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
No, Your Honor, the people leave it to the court's discretion.
All right, Ms. Dennis, is there anything you'd like to say to the court before the court passes the sentence?
I'd really like a second chance. I want to prove that I can do this.
Okay. All right. Well, Ms. Dennis, I don't think we're labeled by what we did best or worst in history, but we are responsible for it. Okay. And you've got a numerous amount of failed to appears on this case. Okay. I have March 13th failed to appear for sentencing. I have December 16th failed to appear for arraignment. So sensing that probation is just another way of sentencing. And I really think I'd be doing a recipe that would disserve you by giving you an extra shot at probation. All right. I don't see it today. You've absconded before. I mean, they haven't talked to you since June. And part of probation is actually working with people. And that just hasn't been the case through no fault of yours or no fault of probation. It just hasn't worked out. All right. So I am going to sentence you today. I'm going to refer all fines and costs to collections. That I only have. I don't know what the fines and costs are that were initially, but that's going to be referred to collections. And then I I'm gonna go underneath the amount of time. So I've got 111 days to play with. There's 69 days credit for time served. So I'm gonna go to 60 days in the Ingham County Jail. And then so that's 60 plus so it'd be 129 days as I see it. So 129 days, the sentence, 129 days, and then credit for 69. So you're going to do an additional 60 days in jail, which will be under the 180-day mark that was previously indicated. I think do your time, get out, start again. I think that's probably the way to go here. All right. Anything else for the record? So all fines and costs are referred to collections. I'm going to terminate probation. Probably should say that. Probation. Anything else for the record in 2403-652, Ms. Fortuna Gill?
Not for the people.
Mr. Harris?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you, Ms. Dennis. All right, ma'am? Yeah.
Your Honor.
You do have a Trowbridge on.
Yes, I need to speak with him. It's my understanding he's pro-per
Okay.
on a dog matter.
So once you join.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Trowbridge, I'm going to place you in a breakout room with the assistant prosecutor once they join. All right, sir? You can unmute.
Stop Thank you.
So, Ms. Fortuna Gill, I'm going to place him in a breakout. He might have to unmute
Okay.
or be told to unmute, but I'm going to place him in. And then Haley, I'm going to place you in too.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's true. And then you, Mr. Harris, you're here on Shaw Reed.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right.
I would need to speak with him when
When
he
he appears.
given that I believe I was just assigned the case late yesterday.
All right. All right. Well, Andy, you can take a break because I'm going to take a break.
Okay. All rise.
So when we'll give Mr. Trowbridge his 15 minutes or so, or Mr. Reed, Shaw Reed, is
Thank you,
15
Your
to
Honor.
20 minutes, and so.
In 1989, Greg Biffle earned his first victory at a regional race held